Okay. So, I can't show you that because to do so would destroy the very fabric of space-time. But now that the stream, hey, that's functioning. What the hell? Anyway, the stream didn't crash. I mean, I had to stop the stream because OBS was not playing nicely with me. Well, so I wanted to show how it was set up because it's interesting, and it is, to be perfectly frank, brilliant. It took a lot of work for me to get it functioning. But basically, I have 4 little green spots on my Pocket PC. Well, the problem is, so doing something like this, like a bonus video, isn't helpful because all I can tell you, what I can tell you won't help anyone replicate this. I can tell you how I did it, but it's, you would still have to make the technology yourself. I don't have it in such a way that I could open source it or make it an OBS plugin or anything like that. It's just its own thing. So I have 4 little green spots, just like green stickers, on the Pocket PC, and then I have a piece of software I wrote using OpenCV. OpenCV? That's not it. What is it called? I think it is OpenCV. Whatever. Some image manipulation library that finds the 4 spots and then adjusts the screen, it does a perspective transform to make it in a consistent position. So if I'm holding the device, if I move the device around, it just doesn't matter. Whatever happens, it'll always figure it out. The AI's antimatter android thing. I don't want to go further into here because my goal was to grind. I just want to get up to level 4, because part of that was that they sort of ganged up on me, but they will gang up on me. I can't control that. Well, I can kind of control that, just not much. Is it OpenCV? Am I correct, Strixus? Am I talking about the right thing? If you think I'm going to look at a link right now... Well, because I described what it is. It's an image manipulation piece of software. So if OpenCV is an image manipulation library, an image manipulation library, then yes, that is what I'm talking about. Anyway, so it has a perspective transform. The looking for the green spot isn't even OpenCV. I literally just put it in RGB and look for whatever has the most G minus max RB. Computer vision. Yeah. Which makes sense, because that's what I'm doing. It is computer vision. Yes, okay. Anyway, so then it does a perspective transform, and that's why the screen looked really stable, even though it is, this very sort of janky setup where it's literally sitting inside of a box that jiggles about and such. It works better than I anticipated. So I've also implemented... under the theory of, well, let's just use the backlight I have implemented a system where it just looks for the bright spot and does the same perspective transform to make it a proper square, and that works like shit. It just doesn't work at all, for the simple reason that cameras aren't very good at picking up, like, a single bright spot within a box, so it just works better to have lights on and have green spots. Danger, proceed no further. Where am I? I seem to be somewhere I haven't been before, and I don't really know if that's a good thing or not. Should I be going down here? I mean, the library is presumably up there. And this place, if I can get out of this menu, this place has danger, proceed no further, which seems rather like a problem, but whatever. I mean, all I want to do is grind. I just want some grinding. Well, luckily I can't proceed any further anyway, so much for that. This isn't actually a path this way. Oh, yes it is. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it's not. Oh, yes it is. There's a door. Okay. Never mind. I don't know, Specla. I feel like there's some very light respawning or something. Like, they respawn infrequently. It is a great game. The thing is, if they don't respawn, then I'm kind of in trouble. I mean, really, you know what? I should just try harder to, only aggro one enemy at a time, is the main thing. Because the reason I died is I had, like, 6 enemies on me. And if I can just only get one, then it's no big deal. So I'm just gonna have to be a little bit more careful in how I move around and how I make enemies angry. I just accidentally respawned the fire elemental. Where am I? Oh, that's not where I want to be at all. I need to go down that way and up that way. Lego, my aggro. Game has bath. Yes, the bath. Today, in expressions that I do not know the definition of. What happens if my hand covers one of the green spots? That. Ah, bring a friend aggro. Okay. I don't think it does. I don't think it has bring a friend aggro. I think that there were just a few enemies in the same area and they all aggroed on me. That's all. Now Speclad has finally understood what happened with my battery low notification. Okay, to hell with surviving this experience. Let's just not wait. That's not a wise thing to do. Oh, good. That's exactly the right time for my shield to go off. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna try to be very careful to get only one enemy at a time. I will aggro them, bring them somewhere else, then beat the crap out of them. And that way, maybe I won't die so much. Maybe. Probably I will, though. Fun. Chapter is still really slow. Like, it shouldn't be coming to you. Well, I guess it's fine. Speculate, I'm just capturing the screen of a Samsung Galaxy S5, so when the battery low notification comes up, it's in the way of the green spots that are, like, it is a digital alert covering an analog thing. Here we go! Steal some stuff. Okay, just be very slow. Come in nice and easy. One enemy at a time. Again, my shield is down. Why did that happen? No. Enemies. Oh, well, there's the librarian. That's the real enemy. And, of course, he brought his friends. Good. You know what? You go kill him, Fire Elemental. I'm just gonna burn to death. What is that telling me? There are enemies that way? I already knew that. Have some water, enemies. I haven't seen that arrow before. That's strange. Can I manage to get just the librarian or just a skeleton or something? Okay, that skeleton is he just walked right by. Does not care. I'll kill just a rat. That's fine by me. I'm showing the... Oh, okay, that arrow was, this is the enemy that you have selected, even though you're actually not attacking it right now. I got it. Excitement. You always look at death. I love that it's turned the stickers that you have to spend sort of virtual currency on into words. Victory! Yum, rat meat. Maybe if I sort of flank? Just try to find any way of getting only one enemy to attack me. Flanking is a terrible idea. I'm just gonna get stuck behind. That's... Okay, now if nobody else comes up, I'm good. Just kill the skeleton. Kill the skeleton alone. You always look past death. Victory, and there's my level. Boy, howdy did I need that level. Now, I was trying to figure out whether... Yep, those points stack. So... I'm just not sure how helpful it is that they stack, because with everything requiring a particular level, it seems like it kind of railroads you into upgrading in a particular way anyway. So, actually, I think they stack in a totally unhelpful way. But this requires level 4, so upgrade that. This requires level 4, so upgrade that. And then, yeah, essentially I'm stuck with things that, yeah, this seems a bit silly. I think I'd better just use the points, because it totally railroads you. There's only, like, one way you can actually upgrade. Okay, so I am level 4. I didn't actually look at that. Yes, I am. I did those upgrades. Those are the only immediate upgrades I can do. I could probably heal myself. Or misclick. Or not have enough mana. Got it! There's no point upgrading the spells you don't use, points out Speculad. I mean, it's entirely true. And given that I only have 4 slots, I could definitely do those better than I currently have them, because, as you've already pointed out, I stupidly have elementals in 2 of the slots, but... Well, if I'm gonna burn to death, at least I'll burn to death while attacking a librarian. That's been my goal since day 1! Burn to death, but at least I'm attacking a librarian. So I'm not burning that quickly, but I'm certainly burning, and the librarian is doing more damage to me than I'm doing to it. And where does my... There we go. Okay, the water elemental is just keeping the librarian busy. That's good. That's fine. Why can't I use this? Other than mana? I don't really know. I don't have... Oh, I didn't buy any health potions, so good. Good for me. Quick, send out another friend. Have him deal with him. Have him deal with the enemy. I don't want to deal with the enemy. Hey, I got a friend attacking you. Stop chasing me. There's other things for you to deal with right now. I love that she sort of walks sideways and such. Can the librarian fit through that door? I don't think so. Well, this is a familiar problem. Guess I'm just gonna... Oh, well, I don't have to wait for my mana. I do have mana potions. Mana potion, save me! I think it's called MP in this? No, it is called mana, isn't it? I don't know what to do. Time for the old bear strat, suggests Speclad. Exactly, stand somewhere where it can't attack me. Oh, but look at it. It goes all the way back there. I had to go on such a walk just to kill it. Oh, man. The bear strat didn't involve so much walking around. Get back here, you twit. I don't want to spend days killing a librarian. Librarian, what? Where did you go? Really centered himself. Take that. This is what I think of knowledge. Yeah, he healed himself a lot there, so I'm feeling very underleveled. That mana potion, I feel like it didn't give me a lot of mana. Okay, he's going down nicely. He's lower than me. The question is who dies first? It's a race. It's a battle. Of course it is. We already knew that. Yes! You hardly recognize the remains before you as the former librarian. I wouldn't recognize it anyway. I never knew the former librarian. You sent me here to kill him without ever having met him before. So, I guess I don't recognize him as formerly a human? Question mark? What are you talking about? You hardly recognize the remains before you as the former librarian. The Academy seal on the corpse's cloak and the large tome in its hand are the only indicators of its identity. You wonder what powerful evil is at work here, and why. What evil transformed this man from renowned scholar to what you see before you? I mean, I did most of that transformation when I beat the ever-loving shit out of him and left him as a mangled corpse. Most of that was me. The bringing the dead librarian back to life, yeah, that wasn't me. Strixus in chat says it's called tenure. Academic joke. 10 out of 10. You carefully remove the book from the corpse. Majesto will be pleased with its return. Great. Can I... There we go. Let me just loot that corpse. Well, now it should be relatively easy for me to get out of here. Okay, I mean, the strategy basically worked. Just don't try to attack multiple enemies at a time and watch your health, which is kind of the strategy for every video game. At least all the RPG-ish ones. Let's get back home in fast motion. Zzz. Where am I? Oh good, I'm where I want to be. I mean, all you know is that I have fleshy hands. That's not a suggestion that I'm an android. That's just a suggestion that my hands in particular are fleshy. Everything else, you have no evidence. Where am I? I am constantly lost. That's right, yes. You have seen either my chin or the chin of someone I killed to pretend it's me. What's this about Lost? I'm not lost. Hey! You're not the guy I wanted to talk to. You're just some guard. Bye! Oh, that's right. I didn't even want to talk to any guy. I wanted to talk to Majesto! But I'll talk to you. Okay, you're useless. Why did I talk to you? I need to go talk to Majesto! Majesto, teach me the way of boob magic. Majesto Deathstalker. You hand the book to Majesto. Do I have any memory of what voice I gave her? No, but I'm giving her this voice. At last, At last he may rest in peace. What an unfortunate end to such a great scholar and friend. Thank you for putting him to rest. This book, however, does not come from this library. These markings on the inside cover clearly indicate that it belongs to a library in the city of Neriak. Okay, so unfortunately my audience is entirely too young to have ever gone to a real library, but I'm just assuming this is like the stamp inside of the book cover, where it would be next to the little slot where you put the log or whatever it's called. Anyway. The rest of the manuscript is written in an ancient cipher. I have seen several examples of the writing, but I am not fluent. Bookplate. Thank you, Strixus in chat. The cipher was used long ago in the monastery that was established on the far side of the Common Lands. It is commonly referred to as Befallen. Of course it is. Now, the monks believed that knowledge was a dangerous thing to the common man, and they used this cipher to encrypt manuscripts whose ideas were not acceptable. The first papers on the sexual and reproductive behavior of penguins were written in Latin because they're so depraved in the minds of the, Victorian twits who wrote them that only those who knew Latin could truly be trusted with them. I assume exact same situation here. So basically, this is the Kama Sutra. It's been rewritten in Latin because it's not an acceptable piece of information for normal eyes. The monastery fell into disuse over several generations, and I believe very little of it remains. Only a few examples of the cipher manuscript survive to this day. I am surprised that this book found its way to Neriak! I don't even remember what Neriak refers to. I was unaware of any connection between Neriak and the monastery. I believe this word in the title is Nordark. Nordark was the name of an ancient city whose ruins lie in the desert of Ro, conveniently immediately to our south. In our library, books concerning Nordark were kept off limits except for a few archmages and myself. Even the librarian was not allowed free access. You see, legend says that Nordark was a religious center that worshipped death in all its forms. The citizens embraced and welcomed death. They lived to die, so to speak. A system of belief very different from what you see around you in Freeport. The existence of this book disturbs me. To make a connection between the legends of Nordark, the city of Neriak is simple enough. Neriak is known as a center for research in the art of necromancy, and I am aware of several Dark Elf academic expeditions to study the ruins of Nordark. But Nordark was only a dim memory when the monastery was established, so who wrote it? And why? It obviously contains information that the monks found unacceptable, hence the use of Latin. How did it come to be in the library in Neriak? I didn't believe the monks would have given it to anyone. How did my former librarian have it in his possession? Yes, these questions disturb me very much. If all these events are connected, as you seem to believe, then something wicked this way comes. You may keep this book. This book is extremely evil. It contains the secrets of death. Here, you carry it. You may keep this book, as it may help you answer some of your questions that I cannot. I'm afraid that the answers you seek will lead to more questions. I don't seek any answers. I literally just showed up looking for adventure. I'm just a generic adventure boy. Let's just stand next to her. To remind the viewers that magic is stored in the boobs. That's where the magic is. Magic is stored in the boobs. So can I, like, go into this library now? Or whatever it is. No, that's not even a real door. That's not even... That's not even actually a door. Give me just a second. I have to, get myself something to drink. I'm getting parched. Well, given that Green found you, I think they are... Hey there, buddy! What is going on with you? What? They don't seem to follow many of the laws of physics. They seem kind of interested in a few of them, but most of them don't really apply.
Is that the best you can do, little man?
No, I can throw another dagger at you. Yay! What? Hi, I'm Miki. Do you like Sega games? No. I can't believe it. If you don't like the game, why have you played so long? That is an excellent question, Mickey. As you reach to replace the sacred jeweled statue of Nishkabab with the carefully measured bag of sand, a small childish voice from the shadows suddenly asks, "What you doing?" Good question. What do you do? Complete the exchange of the sand for the idol and hope that the child does not give out the alarm before you can escape. Tell the kid you are just looking and leave nonchalantly without the idol. Explain to the child that you are merely cleaning the idol and will return it when you are done. Throw a handful of coins on the ground and tell the child to take them and be quiet. Knock the noisy kid over the head to keep him quiet and proceed with your task. Kablamo! Ah, yes. I just wanted to cut in for a moment to say, indeed, there are falling pit traps even within Medusa's power tower, and that falling pit trap brought me down to floor -1. I didn't even know there were floors below ground level, so now I need to do, like, crazy mental arithmetic to figure out where I am. Yowza! I was on the second or third floor, depending on whether you're European or American, respectively, of Medusa's tower, which I had thought was the top floor before. This is a completely disjoint section from where I was before, and here are stairs up. So I guess I'm on the third or fourth floor now, and I need to get out yet another sheet of graph paper. Once again, holding my drink in my right hand. It's wrong, I tells you. It's sin. Okay, so that's a fake door. Our quest is now, I guess, to go to the desert of Desertlandia, something like that. Almost positive that's not what the place is called. Desert of Roe. Take the... I did... What? Oh, they're my... Okay, that's a done quest. Understood. Speak with Splitstone. Okay. Speak with... What? Okay, road trip to Neriak. The trouble with orcs. What is this quest? What? Where did this come from? What are you even talking about? It's a side quest that I never got any hint of. It's just, by the way, go talk to this guy. Okay. Who is that guy? Is that a name I recognize? Splitstone. Is that not the militia guy? This is EverQuest for Pocket PC, Stream Easy. It is exactly what it looks like, insofar as it looks like something that is demented and should never have existed. You're not Splitstone, are you? Oh, that's right, your name is Hordle Johns. That is my favorite name in this entire area. Good old Hordle Johns. I don't think you're Splitstone. Yeah, literally all you say is, you can find someone more interesting over there. Oh, thanks. Are you Splitstone? Something about the shoulder armor that has, like, the points on it always amuses me. It's this sort of the fantasy trope. I don't think that would be helpful in any way. I guess maybe, like, if a sword it just doesn't make any sense. You want the sword to go flying up off your shoulder, so long as they're cutting away from your neck, which is normally how swords come in. Who is this? This is a warrior guild hall. No, it isn't. You're just standing outside. You're just standing outside. It's so you can raise your arm, suggests Trixis. I guess so, but does it have to come to a point? This is a warrior guild hall. All the random walkways in this town are warrior guild halls. How dare you suggest otherwise? Not a place for whelps just off their mother's milk. Have you seen... I don't even want to say this. This is the worst joke ever. Have you seen the character you're talking to? Have you seen her tits? Are you convinced that she's just off her mother's milk? Because I think there are other suggestions floating about. Are you even a warrior? No, can't you tell by her breasts that she's a magic user? Magic is stored in the boobs. Forgive me for being brash. I am Splitstone Darkmoor, warrior guildmaster for this area, and this is my guild hall. This was once a bustling hall where warriors would gather to relax, re-equip, and train for further adventures to seek glory. But look at it now. There is no one here. My warriors are too occupied with fighting undead creatures and orcs. What do you think the word warrior means? What does the word warrior mean to you when you're disappointed that your warriors are actually out there doing war? This social club sucks because all the warriors that are supposed to be here are actually out fighting like they should be. This guy's an imbecile. There's no one here. Fighting undead creatures and orcs, there is evil afoot. I can feel it. You would do well to prepare yourself for it. You appear rather inexperienced to me. Hey, I'm level 4. That's good enough. But that spark in your eyes is what makes the difference. I see you seek adventure. Well, you have found the right place. Strixus suggests that warrior is code for something else. This is a, male-only establishment with very muscly men who have their own social conventions. Anyway, the last band of warriors that was here spoke of increased orc activity in the East Common Lands. It seems the orcs have taken advantage of the militia's troubles with the undead to move into the area and harass local residents. Okay, so the undead have made trouble, so the orcs have taken advantage to move in. Probably not the orcs are causing the undead, but they sort of took advantage of the situation. The group leader believed that the orcs had established a base in a tunnel complex in the northwest region, but he has been unable to find the entrance. He left here yesterday with a small group of warriors to search for the entrance. If you move quickly, you may be able to join up with them. If you can find the entrance, maybe you'll be able to rid the common land of this threat. I am sure the residents of the area would be grateful. Great. Full. For next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, tell me what other obscure games you'd like to see me play in the comments below. Cheers from y'all, Weasel. Okay, I need a brief break. This has been quite crazy. I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Can't even believe it! There are more stairs! There are more stairs! I'm going to the I guess it is a tower. It does call itself a tower. It does look like a tower on the map. I'm utterly flabbergasted by how tall this tower is. On to the 5th/6th floor. Good lord! I can barely even believe what I'm looking at! And even better, this floor offers 2 upstairs options. Oh, it just goes on and on. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Yes! John Weasel is the...
Oh, Freud. Freud.
Hello, mysterious foreigner. Would you like an old crappy boot?
Nope.
I don't like that there aren't even interactions. It's just like, I don't understand how to offer a boot to this person. And so he's gonna put them on his feet and just crush his feet into it. God, it hurts so much, but they're such fine shoes. Nope.
Nope.
Well, you tried.
Can I hammer
Looks
it
like
to
you're
death?
gonna need a mongoose. A cobbler would use this small hammer to make shoes. You're going to use it to beat a snake to death. You're crazy. Do
Well,
snakes like lumps of beeswax?
I don't know. Maybe they do. Well, so I got the snake and the wagon. Am I missing something?
What do you mean you got the wagon? You didn't
Those
get
are the two.
those are the two
okay,
things
you, that I have.
got in the sense of right. In the sense of those are the 2 things you still have to deal with. Sorry, you lose. Episode over. To sled across these ice spikes.
Well, I mean, it spreads the weight out a little bit.
Crafted sled. I would trust a cobbler's hammer to climb ice. I don't know about you.
I don't know what else to do.
Let's see what the astrologer thinks of me now. Water rules this day, both lack of it and the surfeit of it. You should either invest heavily in wine or water wings. I already dealt with it, you done it. Look in the window there. That is clearly a doctor with a stethoscope. And there's a guy on the table lying down, and the doctor is using the stethoscope to listen to his pulse. The doctor...
Except he's listening in the wrong spot.
Well, I think what's happening is that with the right hand, the doctor is listening in the right spot, and with the left hand, the doctor is giving the guy a hand job, because this is actually the opening scene of gay porn. But then, that door must open into the changing room. So they're shooting, like, weird gay porn in the changing room.
Clearly.
And complaining about costumes, which is irrelevant, because they're gonna be gone soon enough. And, okay, that makes sense now. I was trying to figure out how that window had anything to do with this building, but now it's all clear. They have a window directly into the changing room, like all classy clothing establishments have. Oh, I had it drawn as a T intersection here, but it's not a T intersection, it's just a turn. Well, crikey. Okay. fine. I'll do a right turn, because that takes me somewhere. No, I have been there. It's a dead end. Dang it! Oh, I hate this game! Why? Why would you do this to me? Who voted for... Is this why you voted for this game? Just to see me suffer through this? You're cruel and vicious human beings! You did this intentionally, didn't you? I'm talking to you, whoever voted for this game. You knew what you were getting me into here. Oh, I'm dying from the poison. Well, you're gonna die first.
I can't believe it. I ain't telling you nothing. At least I'll die knowing you're hosed. When you die and go to Hades, tell him Bruno sent you.
Okay. Let me into my inventory! I gotta get this poison cure pill in...
Dead. Good for you. Should have died long time ago. Much better for you. You okay?
No!
You look good.
I would have taken... Okay, I should probably actually set that up before switching back to this screen. That's better. Make sure the latency isn't too bad. It's alright. I can deal with that. Why? Heck? Okay, my backup mic is not functioning at all, and I cannot figure out why. Well, if you stop being able to hear me, tell me, because my backup mic isn't working. Hello, this is Yawweasel. This is EverQuest for the Pocket PC. And I guess we have two quests now, two side quests now. One is to go harass some orcs, find and speak with warrior group leader, whatever. And the other is the road trip to Neriak. I'm gonna go with the road trip to Neriak because I actually know where to go for that. Like, I have a sense of what I'm doing, and that's a nice improvement. I guess I should probably go to the frickin' shops first. Oh, I hate this. Trying to remember who sells potions. Because potions I could use. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Quarter vial of health. Half vial of health. Failing to scroll because it's really precise and awkward. Oh, I see. These are all of... Ah, that's annoying. Those are all of the half vials of health she has, rather than it just showing, like, that with a 2 next to it or something to suggest she has 2 of them. That should probably be decent for the level I'm currently at. Oh, that's interesting. This large tome is actually in my inventory. I wonder if I could sell it. It's not a good idea, but I do wonder. Let's have my vials of health down there. New half vials of health, great. And I just don't care to deal with all of the other stuff. Okay, let's go down into the desert of Ro. The dramatic desert of Roe. Bye, guards. Good job, Garden. Well, I guess they shouldn't really prevent me from leaving. Never mind, you're doing a fine job. Yes, Strictus in chat, that's right, Desert of Fish Eggs. They did spell it wrong, though. They spelled it R-O instead of R-O-E. Desert of Roe ahead. Beware of heat stroke. Extra water should be carried by all travelers. Don't worry, as well as carrying magic in her boobs, she also carries extra water like a camel. This is the most realistically proportioned character in the history of video gaming. So, theoretically, whatever our setup was to sort of reinvigorate the desert, the irrigation should be kind of ready to go. Yeah, that looks irrigated-y. I think this is what it looked like before, so my going, yeah, is ridiculous because it hasn't actually changed. Okay, I pressed once, and this is all pathfinding. This is all pathfinding. I mean, good. It should be pathfinding. Can I, like, talk to the guy? Can I get into this? There's no door. Okay, bye. I mean, I did leave somebody there, but whatever. Take that, Skeletna. You skeletal jerk. You always will cast death. I mean, the thing is, they're not shaped like breasts. They're shaped like melons strapped to her chest. So clearly, they are serving some function other than the... I mean, she's not a mammal. We have no evidence that she is, so they're not serving that function. Victory! Hello? Evildoers! I am here to stop your evil! I can only stop evil in this voice, apparently. Hello? Boy, what an exciting map you've put me on. What a great quest. I mean, the quest is literally just like, go talk to some guy. Yeah, road trip to Neriac, which it said is in Roe. Is that an alligator? Like, not a desert monster at all? Or a monster for that matter? If I would attack it, it would tell me what it is. It's a caiman, which I think is something in that family. Maybe somebody in chat can look up what a caiman actually is. I'm 100% certain I've heard that term before. I believe it is something in the crocodilian family. Well, it has a white face. That means that it's sort of evenly matched with me, which means it's definitely a problem that I'm attacking two of them. But I hopefully should be able to hold my own. Particularly if I miss every time I attack it. That'll help. Okay, this is how you die. I love how all enemies walk the same speed as you, so there's just no hope of surviving anything. Could you, like, take one of these potions? I just took all 4. Oh, the potions... The potions are kind of slow acting, and I didn't quite get that. And, oh no, this is how you die in this video game, by wasting 4 potions that were quite expensive, thank you. Well, the other one's lost interest, so that seems important. This is the sound that alligators make, by the way. It's like the sound of metal scraping against metal. I could win, I could lose, there's really no predicting at this point. Really wish I was at a higher level, I guess. Come on, kill it before it kills me! Kill it before it kills me! Kill it before it kills me! If you could kill it before it kills me, that would be fantastic. Oh my god. Oh, there's another one! Great, well, I'm dead. This is how you die! Yep! I don't... I feel like I must be doing something horrifically wrong. By the way, a caiman is a crocodilian alligatorid belonging to the subfamily Caimaninae, one of the two primary lineages within Alligatoridae, the other being alligators. So says Wikipedia, so says Strixus. And they live in Central and South America. You know, deserts. I mean, there are deserts in Central America, I suppose. There probably are deserts somewhere in South America. I don't really think of South America as desert-y, more like rainforest and mountain-y, but whatever. So, the trick is, I would like to take this opportunity to grind and get to a higher level, except that you can't grind because the enemies don't respawn. So, yeah, that's kind of difficult. I'm gonna go into the sewer and just sort of... Well, SpecLad suggests I could try to just buy better weapons and armor. I suppose so. I mean, I'm not exactly... I haven't done that. I'm not well decked out. So I can at least give it a shot. That was the potions. Yeah, that's rather a problem. I can get a fine steel staff for double the money I have. More. May as well get rid of some random junk. Does kind of suggest that I could sell the tome, except for the 0 sell price. Wow, now you'll sell it for 1,700. I hope I didn't just, Yeah, I'm already wearing a cloth shirt. I'm wearing an identical shirt. I didn't just sell something that was, better than what I was wearing. Cloth sleeves I've already got. Cloth shirt I've already got. That costs more money than I've ever seen. This is all stuff I can't use, and it costs more money than I've ever seen. I'm gonna have to grind. That's kind of my only option. I mean, again, part of that was that I was ganged up on, so to speak. I had two enemies at the same time, but... The other part of that is you can't run away. Like, once you've got enemies on you, you just die. So, the only solution to that is grind. See, that's definitely a respawned enemy right there. Costs more money than would fit in the money field. I choose to believe that isn't true. I love grinding. I mean, the giant rats are insultingly easy, but at least they're respawning. I mean, games have definitely done that, SpecLad, but usually because it's an item that's there for plot reasons that you can't even actually get. So I killed 2 rats, and there seemed to be literally 0 pixels of experience from that. I think they might be, like, so easy that they don't even count. Armor class. Encumbrance. None of these are my experience, are they? And clicking on that does nothing! Thanks, video game! Just assume that the complete lack of sound is for atmosphere. It's spooky! So only the rats respawn, it seems like. Then there should be no sound at all, Speglad, when you're in your board meeting playing EverQuest instead of actually participating. Again, absolutely no noticeable change. Does it actually show experience numerically anywhere? I don't think any of these are experience now. Like, maybe when they're that easy, when they're marked as green, you don't even get experience for them. Which makes the whole concept of grinding even more difficult. Okay. With the librarian dead, it is safe to open this door. Okay. Great. Could you actually pass the door, or no? Oh, where are we going? What? What? There's like a shortcut into the sewers. But it's a... What? 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 But... Okay, so I've determined from the fact that this bar isn't changing at all that fighting sort of low-level goons literally gives you no experience, or gives you so little experience that it doesn't even, like, it's not even 1 pixel on that really rather long bar. In which case, I kind of don't have any other option except to press on and hope I get lucky. Which is kind of annoying. This is exactly the kind of game that would have been insufficiently playtested and just could end up not actually being playable. If that happens, if I at some point get so frustrated that I decide they obviously didn't playtest this game, then I can cheat. I can just change my level, but I don't think that's You have the option of doing this. Well, okay, I guess that's true. Like, yeah, okay, that's a good point. I can do the side quest. I sort of went pressing on immediately to the bigger quest, but we can do this. So, talk to the warrior group leader. You say where the warrior group leader is. Do you? It's another case of, like, go join this person. He's somewhere looking for something, so just figure it out yourself, dumbass. Like, come on. Tell me where he is, or at least tell me which way he went. Like, should I be going out this entrance and searching this area? Or, I mean, I suppose not the sea. That doesn't make any sense. And I guess maybe up here? Like, is it this area, or is it this area? I don't know. Like, tell me where you... You'd, like, at least tell me which gate he went out of. That would be super good. I guess let's fast motion while searching for the idiot. Zzz. I'm going this way because I found these mountains kind of suspicious, and it seems like exactly the kind of suspicious place that they would hide an entrance to something. So... See, suspicious. Very sort of uneven rocks. A lot of crags. Meets the wall. Kind of suspicious to me. A lot of crags. All dem crags. The walls sometimes grow and shrink. You know, just like rock walls sometimes do. Well, that was pointless. So glad I took the time. Okay, I guess, onwards to the other entrance, the other exit, the other whatever. There's no way that it's actually in the Desert of Ro. They're not going to place the side quest in the same place as the main quest. I mean, they could, who knows. Oops, this is here. I thought that was the gate, but it's not. Everybody excited? We're having fun here. I guess if we're looking for an entrance, I should probably stick close to the wall. The thing is, it said the Eastern Common Lands, and east is this way, I think. Like, either north is that way and east is this way, or north is this way and east is this way. But if east is this way, then that doesn't make any sense. So I'm just going to assume that it makes some sense. With no hint of whether this is even the correct area to be exploring, here's the area that is 2 screens away from town. Oh, wait, do we... No, the map doesn't have a compass rose, so there's no real sense. This is the Oh, well, that's a compass rose. Is that one fat because it's north? Which would make east where we are, like where we came from. But that doesn't make any sense. Have I gone insane? Is that... Said that they're going to the... Oh. Northwest. I'm an idiot. What? Okay, northwest. Whatever. Luckily, I was already going northwest out of stupidity, so sometimes it all works out. Well, that looks suspicious. Hidden behind those trees, but okay. I guess I'm not yet looking for the entrance. I'm actually looking for the band of warriors. Hello, friend. I'm not going to attack you. I'm just going to wander away like an idiot. Oops. Let me just walk halfway across the screen because I accidentally clicked. You always cast death. Victory! So, where does this path say that it goes to? To Nectulos Forest. I know of no reason why I would go to Nectulos Forest. We're trying to be in the Common Lands, which is exactly where I am right now. I wonder if these are areas from the real game, from EverQuest. I never played it. There's a spiderling, which is apparently super easy to kill, but I've never seen one before. And it is dead. That was particularly easy to kill, even by the standards of this game. Do I have any noticeable experience yet? Oh, look at that. There's like the tiniest little tick there. That is insulting. Hello? Hello? I mean, I am trying to go to the Northwest Common Lands, which is exactly where I'm going right now. Magic vanishing tree! Magic reappearing tree! Anybody? Magic disappearing shadows! No! This is boring. Everybody excited? Well, that's a corpse. You see an injured man ahead of you from his dress. You see an injured man wearing a dress. He appears to be a young warrior. His wounds are many and he is laboring for breath. As you approach, he tells you of his misfortune. I was a member of a small group of warriors searching for the orc lair. We stumbled upon the entrance and proceeded to explore the cave. At first, we met only light resistance from orc pawns, and we progressed quickly down the twisting passages. We stopped after a short while to take a brief rest and map the cavern. While we were resting, we heard voices approaching from the direction of the entrance. It was a small party of orcs, led by a huge orc with a war club. The other orcs appeared to be listening intently to him as they walked. They addressed him as Lord Shin Absin. He was describing something called the Dark Heart. Because there haven't been enough things called the Dark Heart in all of fantasy. Let's just have another one. He seemed very pleased and chuckled to himself about how this Dark Heart could change the future for all orcs. My older brother, the group leader, decided to lay an ambush for the orcs. To lay is that a phrase? To lay in ambush, to set up, well, okay, to lay an to lay out an ambush, whatever, for the orcs. The other warriors warned against this, but there was no time to argue or think of an alternate plan. We believed our escape was blocked by the approaching orcs. My brother leapt forward and began the attack. With a shout of rage, Lord Shin Absin struck down my brother with several vicious blows from his war club. My poor brother never had time to react. The other warriors scattered and fled. I ran to my brother's side and retrieved his shield with our family crest emblazoned on it. As I turned to flee, Lord Shin Absin struck a blow to the side of my head with his club. That is all I remember. I awoke some time later lying next to my brother's body. My weapons were gone, and there was no sign of my brother's shield. I wandered through the maze. So I guess they thought you were dead and just left you for dead, but oops, you were alive? Okay. I wandered through the maze of passages searching for the others. I found several of their corpses. The orcs had stripped them of their armor and weapons and left them to rot where they lay. In trying to escape, I ran into several small groups of orcs. I was able to fight them off and escape, but I know that I will never see home. Please do not allow our deaths to go unavenged. Do not allow this orc to display my family crest as a trophy. Real orcs don't check pulses, suggests Specklad in chat. Please find it and return it to its rightful place of honor in the Warrior Guild in Freeport. Someone must stop this evil spreading towards our homes. With his remaining strength, the dying warrior describes the path to the tunnel entrance. You attempt to ease his pain and comfort him, but your efforts are unsuccessful. I guess I'm saying, there, and he's saying, I'm cold. He quickly passes. You vow to avenge this courageous man's death. I've apparently set him on fire. No, wait, that's just my friend. I did accidentally draw this orc centurion out to you, so, you know, he might smash up your corpse a little bit. Sorry about that. What an exciting battle. I don't like to cut out the first battle with any enemy, but boy, every battle in this game is, like, the same. I mean, I guess what do you expect, but not excitement. Not excitement, that's for sure. Well, we've murdered an orc centurion. I thought he, like, died. Yeah, he died. Is that a joke? What? This guy looks like he's almost dead. Wait, maybe he is dead. Big classy jokes there. Vidya game, classy jokes. Orcs only beyond this point, Lord Shin. Well, I'm orc-like. I can be an orc, why not? I'm orc-flavored. Okay, immediately under attack by orcs. I suppose that makes sense. Don't attack the orc, just stand there like an idiot, thanks. Just let your friend get killed. Good for you. Great. I didn't need him alive. just let him get killed. The thing, so, like, I'm focusing on these elemental spells, these, like, summon elemental spells. I guess the game would be more interesting if at least I was using the non-elemental spells, so let's go ahead and take this. Is this, yeah, freeze 2 now. Let's put that right there, so that I just have some alternative. Oh, low battery warning. Oh no, my battery's low. Please hold, I'm just gonna quickly change the battery on my camera. It was in my inventory. I'm fine though, apparently. Okay.
You drop the silver rattle into the baby cradle. As you do so, the crying of the baby ghost and the rocking of the baby cradle cease. You breathe a big sigh of relief. Like that. It's now an empty cradle.
Apparently the rattle just vanished.
Excellent point. Suddenly you hear a terrible rattling of chains from downstairs. Could it be the ghost of Christmas future?
Yeah, exactly. In I go.
Just jumps
Okay,
right
I have
in.
a compass. That's not a good sign. That's an evil laugh.
Oh, you know what's happening here?
Yes.
It's exactly what you think is happening here. You can blame the original game for that, though.
That for which I am destined awaits me.
The Destiny spell! Oh, is it actually Toby? Oh, no!
Sacrifice of life for love.
I thought it was gonna be me.
Your love for the child is great.
You see Toby silently nod his head.
Oh my god, no!
Will you trade your life to give life to the child? Will you die willingly for the one you love?
Oh no, not Toby!
No, Toby, no! So shall the sacrifice be done.
Oh no! I thought it was gonna be us, and then Dr. Brainhead would fix it and everything would be okay, but it was Toby.
I am again the staff of Erana.
Can we take it? Can we steal it? We're going to.
I'm so sorry, Toby. I didn't protect you too good, did I?
Well, obviously we didn't explain sacrifice well enough. I don't want to ask her about Toby, that's horrible! Hey, you know your best friend that we just killed? Tell us about him.
He was my best.
Remember when phones had changeable batteries? What a glorious time that was. Apologies! Recording a real device sometimes means using real devices. Using things with batteries in them that need to be changed. Okay. Is he really taking a while? Whatever. I didn't actually use my freeze spell there. It also is red, and I don't know why. I guess right now, because I don't have an enemy I'm attacking. Let's go ahead and follow the left wall like I do. I haven't done any following the left wall in this game so far, but I usually do. It's hard to do because I can't see anything. Hello? how to describe how to describe it? This game, so like if I click here, I will walk all the way down there. See, like you walk quite a ways when you walk at all. And the reason that can be so annoying is that why can't I use this now? Oh, that's the sound of it didn't work or it missed, but it still uses MP. Great. The reason that can be so annoying is that like, if I just go like that, and then suddenly there's an enemy, then that enemy is in my way. So I'm trying to, like, keep my cursor, or, you know, my stylus very close to me. And you always end up walking when you don't expect to, basically, is the short answer. The door seems to be a back exit from the throne room, as you'd expect it's locked. I don't know how I would know that. You know, it's labeled throne room back exit. Convenient. Now I know exactly what it is. It's just labeled in case you wanted to kill the king. Handy. So, like, this is exactly the kind of situation where the walking is very annoying, because I'll click somewhere, I'll see that eye, I want to press on the eye, but I just walk right past it. Are you getting any XP from these orcs? Asked Speclad in chat. I mean, I should hope so. Yeah, look at how fast that experience bar is growing there. Leaps and bounds. Priest quarters for the orc priest. That was just pure racism. I just suggested orcs can't have religion because they're orcs. Just pure, unadulterated, pro-human, anti-orc racism. Well, let's go ahead and murder an orc priest while that other orc priest just sort of wanders around like an idiot and in no way contributes to helping his friend stay alive. Good for him. Oh no, he's contributing! Oh, he started the contribution! His contribution, it is now! No, I did not want to switch to the other orc priest. Attack the one that's actually near me, please. Thank you. Let me summon my friend. That was possibly unwise, because my health is sure pretty low. And my MP is not coming back quick enough. Can I use my friend to distract him? Distract him, friend! Yeah! Distraction techniques! That is the only way I can stay alive in this game. Let my friend distract him and wait for my own health to come back on its own. Okay, I guess I'd... Well, you know what? No, I'd better not participate. I better walk over here and not get killed. Sorry, friend. Your death is not in vain because I have survived, and that's all that actually matters. I wish that, the Elder Scrolls or something, there was a button I could press to just rest. Like, I need to wait a moment and get my health back. There are no enemies right around here, so let's just wait. Your friend seems to do no damage, suggests Speclad in chat. I think it was doing a tiny amount of damage, but see how fast the Orc Priest's health comes back? It's just that he was doing better as a distraction than actually hurting the enemy, really. But now I am ready. Come here, you. Of course, he's retreated back to his, default location again. I'm just gonna be very careful and see if I can aggro only one of them. Hey, you. Hey, you jerk. It's time to die. Like, I'm doing a reasonable amount of damage. The only problem is, so is he. Okay, so note to self, use your friend as a distraction technique. Just let your friend be the one he's actually attacking. You still attack him, of course, but, you know, let your friend take most of the damage. Never ever do the ice spell, because it's just a waste of mana. And then the orc is semi-easy to kill. Takes a while, but semi-easy. Could you actually kill my friend? I don't want him alive. Okay, never mind. Because now he's going to be very hurt when I start the next battle. Hello, new orc friends. I'm here to murder you. Attack my friend, not me. You know what they say, if you want to survive a bear attack, you don't have to be fast, you just have to be faster than your friend. Goes for orcs too. Why didn't that work? There we go. I did not manage to use my friend to distract him this time. I am the sole distraction. Oh, this is a centurion, not a priest, so it's not even that big of a deal. He always will cast death. Victory! Well, let's continue into this orcish hellhole. There's some more orc racism for you next time. Till then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got thousands more. Just click that channel button. Cheers from Y'all Weasel. Oh boy. Every time I move, I set down my stylus and then I don't find it. Hello, this is Y'all Weasel. This is EverQuest for the Pocket PC. We are slowly wandering our way into this orcish area. So, my hope was that I would be able to sort of grind and level up. I'm really kind of suspicious of that for the simple reason that this is how fast I am gaining experience. I mean, that's maybe 10%. It's kind of noticeable. It's there. But also, if I die, I lose experience, so I'm risking a lot on really, you know, I'm not actually doing that hot here against these enemies. So the risk-reward, the math does not work out. You know what I should do is I should actually wait. Why aren't you attacking? Could you, like, attack, you idiot? Could you, like, there, Jesus. The risk-reward is, not exactly in my favor, but what I should at least do is when I finish with an enemy, I should actually take the opportunity to wait for my mana to come back, so long as I'm just standing around, because then at least I'm better suited for the next enemy, because, like, here, the big problem is I have no mana left. So, let's regain some mana in celebration of this friend's death. I mean, I don't gain mana fast, but it does gain back automatically. I could also check if I got any fat loots. Unfortunately, when I go into this menu, it's paused. Axe I can't use, rat pelt is useless, some vials of mana, the large tome, quarter vial of health. Those are some thin loots, my friend. Those are some thin loots. Those are the thinnest, those are the most emaciated of the loots. I think that, curiously, your mana restore, and same goes for your health, I think it restores faster when it's nearer full anyway, which is, like, that's a really odd mechanic if I'm understanding it correctly. Like, that's a strange way to run a railroad. And it's even possible that this game isn't a railroad. And I just picked up a random phrase from the 50s. Oh, this is all... Okay. This all somehow looked like somewhere I couldn't walk, but I don't know why. Be very careful. Try not to aggro multiple enemies. One at a time, please. I can handle you so long as it's one at a time. Friends, countrymen, orcs, orc centurions. You always will cast death. Victory! I'm not as concerned about making sure that my my familiar is healed up, my elemental, because I can always just summon another one so long as I have enough mana. So when I end a battle low, I will wait, and it'll be annoying, and oh well. But when my familiar ends a battle low, I do not care. Hey there, buddy. It is now time for you to die. By me not attacking you. You always cast death. See, like, my familiar here can sure distract a lot of damage. That's its main ability. It just takes the damage that would be going to me, and it goes to him instead. Victory! What is this? Oh, the main torture rooms. Well, I'm afraid I was actually looking for the ancillary torture rooms, but, you know, torture rooms is torture rooms. Nice of them to not lock it. That's not something you would want to do with torture rooms. Who locks torture room doors anyway? Hey you, I saw you down there. Don't think you can get away from me. Okay, so there are two enemies, and the question is that other enemy down there going to bother to come here before we murder his friend? I'm hoping the answer is no! But I'm not gonna do You Always Will Cast Death, because things can get very dramatic here. The voluntary torture room, suggests Speculat in chat. I mean, there is such a thing as a voluntary torture room. Usually only for fetish reasons, but could be that. That could be what it is. Look at how low my mana is. Hey, let's after killing this Orc Centurion, let's take a moment to regain my mana. That seems like a good idea. Never get caught out without mana. Yeah, there's like a distinct point at somewhere around like 60% where suddenly it refills really quickly. So if you can just get it up to that point, then there's no problem. Friend? There's my friend. Ah, it's an Orc Priest. You know, the guys what killed me a bunch because they are much, much tougher. Oh, please don't notice me, please don't notice me. Oh, that's exactly the thing I needed not to happen. Okay, use him as a distraction tactic. Attack the Orc Priest alone. I can attack the Orc Priest alone, I'm fine with that. He doesn't know how to operate a door conveniently. Do you want to attack or no? Okay. I'm happy to just kill an Orc Priest on my own, so long as I don't have to also deal with an Orc Centurion. My friend seems to be doing alright up there, which is kind of shocking. I am going to leave him to die, though. I'm gonna let myself heal before I go up there to help him again. Oh no! Oh, as soon as my friend died, then he attacked me! Why would you do that? I mean, other than the obvious... other than the fact that I'm the enemy who's here to kill you, which is a great reason why you would do exactly that thing. Well, now we're just attacking one Orc Centurion. You always will cast death. Boy, excitement abounds. So much excitement. Victory! Let's get some sweet loot or miss it and get my mana back. Okay, I don't think it's an exact point where it starts, like an exact amount of mana where it starts filling up really fast. I think it's just how long it's been since it was being, you know, since you were under attack. So nobody was being tortured. Well, I guess I don't know that. Maybe one of the Orc Centurion and Orc Priest was being tortured. No real evidence to the contrary. No evidence to support it, except that it's a torture room. Oh man. The experience sure isn't fast in this game, is it? Oh, an Orc Warrior! Now we've really changed things. Am I close enough to attack, or no, or... Oh dear. The Orc Warrior seems to be beating the absolute crap out of my familiar. Oh, and me. Also me. My familiar, yes, also myself. Yep, this guy's a real challenge. This guy's gonna present a problem. I don't want to use my freeze spell because it'll just waste mana that could be better used on so many other things. I don't know about this. I don't know about this at all. He better be worth a lot of experience, because he's just really murdering a lot, and I am doing not a lot against him. You could, like, hit the enemy. That would really improve our odds of victory. Okay, I think it's time to use my familiar as a distraction tactic again. That's not working. That's not working. The fact that there's just no escape, like once you're in a battle, you essentially die. There we go, my familiar distracted him, or maybe he just distracted himself with his own orcish stupidity. Who knows? Either way, running like a coward, the coward that I am! Please don't come find me, Orc Warrior. I would really love if you didn't come find me, Orc Warrior. That would be super, super good. How is a warrior stronger than a centurion? Centurion, they think that centurion is... I don't even remember what the actual term for it is, but like, whatever the term octogenarian means somebody who's at least 80 years old, centurion means somebody who's at least 100 years old. They think that's what centurion means. Well, I have survived to die another day, so off to a great start. I like how I'm still focused on the same Orc Warrior, even though there's no way I could possibly know where he is. I was momentarily close enough to enact my psychic connection to him. Speaking of my psychic connection to him, hey there, Orc Warrior. Do you want to leave, or are we not going to do this? See, now, if I could ever hit the Orc Warrior, that would improve my chances of winning. Yeah, this This isn't happening. This does not appear to be working one iota. I appear to be dying and doing essentially no damage against the Orc Warrior. I mean, this is absurd. I'm doing so little damage against him. There goes my friend, and there goes all my mana. All just in the hopes of getting an effective distraction strategy. Look at this. I'm now down to almost a quarter, and the Orc Warrior is down maybe a third. This is not gonna work. I mean, it'll work if randomly nobody can hit anybody for a while. Okay, nope, I'm down to a quarter. Time to run like the coward I am. Oh no, my distraction tactic is gone! No! Oh no! Distract, quickly! Go, distract him! Go, die for the cause! You exist only to die! Okay, bye! Just leave you to it. Just making elemental warriors so I can run away in their wake. I mean, I can't kill that. I just can't. By the time I heal up, he will have fully healed up. And then what? Like, this is a completely pointless activity at this point. So what do I do? I mean, I never played EverQuest Mika, and I'm betting this doesn't have much to do with EverQuest. Okay, new strategy. The new strategy is go somewhere else. What a brilliant strategy, right? Just don't do the thing you were doing? Well, I'm gonna go down a different hallway and just abandon this one and hope that down the other hallway there's glory and happiness. Do I have any evidence to support this concept? No. Becklad suggests that I might now have enough loot that I could buy something nice with it. I might be able to afford that better weapon. And I got like this axe and such. I guess. I would hate to go all the way back to town just to discover that, like, well, it doesn't really add up. I've got a little bit, but not enough. I'm gonna explore this area a little bit more. If worse comes to worse, I'll be sent back to town by dying. I would love to stop focusing my psychic connection. Where did all... Oh, yeah, I was about to say, where did all my mana go? I used it. I put on a shield and summoned my friend. Okay, being at full mana is a good thing. I like being at full mana. Hello? Can I... There we go. Centurion, there we go. Someone I can actually kill. Basically, just go around until you find enemies who will die, and then kill them instead of killing the other ones. And then, yeah, I think I will just hope that the ones I can actually kill will drop good loot, and that I don't encounter, like, 6 orc warriors who just eat my face. What can I say? You always will cast death. Victory! Ka-ching! Look at that. Money. Probably like 12 gold. Can I like click on these to get... Okay, that's Orc Centurion died. I picked up 1 gold. Wow. But I picked up a broadsword. That'll be worth more than 1 gold. I like how the amount of gold you pick up is essentially just pointless. You pick up a minuscule amount of gold. Didn't I see... Am I thinking of a different game? Isn't there some kind of town portal? Like a spell or potion or something? You could actually, like, focus on this enemy. You always will cast death. Well, I know there's a town portal spell in Diablo. I feel like I found one somewhere here, found some suggestion of one somewhere here. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the similarity to Diablo that made me think it must exist. Victory. The difference in difficulty between the Centurion and the Warrior is insulting. I mean, come on. These guys are trivial, and then the Warrior just absolutely eats my face. Oh, this is also divided into these little bars, so I am a little bit over 1/4 of the way to level 5. 1/4 of the way. So it'll only take all of time. No more, though. No more. Hey, it's something to look at. Oh, the recruiting office. Can I join? Can I become an orc? Hello, I have 2 large qualifications that I carry around with me on my chest. They're why I should be an orc. Hello? Boy, it's not, well manned, is it? I guess I've already gone through all the guards, so this is just random twits. Yeah, if you could find that door again and open it. The door to the barracks is locked. You can see from the dusty roster the orc in charge is on his lunch break. Well, that's good. I don't want to go to the barracks anyway, because that's where the orcs who will most kill me are. Hello, orc friends. Well, there goes my armor, and here comes an orc friend. You always will cast death. Victory, but at what cost? Oh, he's back again, it's fine. Just sit around and wait for your mana to come back. What an exciting video game. Two barracks. Okay, I seem to have gone the wrong way through here, but whatever. Another Centurion. I should probably get in a position to attack him. He always will cast death. Victory! Pick up, please. Thank you. And that was a paper sound. He was carrying paper is a thing I don't actually care about, but will investigate. A cloth shirt, yeah. Hey, I'm not wearing any kind of cap. Better than nothing. A scythe I can't use. All sorts of garbage I can't actually use. Yeah, woohoo, okay. Get out of this menu, please. So I seem to have come via the central hub this time, because it's a bunch of, to place you've already been kind of things. My dexterity is currently reduced? Why? Something I'm wearing? Could you, like, tell me why my dexterity is red? No. Okay. It just is. It just is. You know what just occurred? Oh, okay. I had a moment of stupidity there. The menu says credits, as in, you know, who made the video game. My brain said credits, as in, like, some kind of in-game monetary system where maybe you send money to the creator to get some kind of in-game items or something. Hey, you always cast death. Oh, yeah, maybe I'm over encumbered. I'll check. He makes, like, whale sounds. Why does he make whale sounds of all the sounds he could make? Victory. Speculat asks if maybe I'm over encumbered? That would explain dexterity. That's my armor class. I mean, 95 and it's showing up in white. So, maybe it's fine. Did he set my fire elemental on fire? I think he did do that, yes. I think he damaged my fire elemental by setting him on fire, which makes perfect sense. Okay. Okay. If encumbrance exceeds strength, dexterity is reduced. My strength is only 85, my encumbrance is 102, therefore my dexterity is reduced, and it's just going down and down and down, because I am picking up all this junk. So probably, I guess a good idea, since I'm having trouble with these enemies anyway, would be to get the heck out of town and, cry a lot. Or, alternative, get the heck out of town and sell a bunch of stuff. Or get the heck into town, actually, and sell a bunch of stuff. In fast motion. Zzz. Exciting. I mean, I have added music to games that are entirely silent. I've never added music to a game that's that does have sound, just not music. Somehow that seems different to me. I don't know why, I have no logic for that, but somehow. See, like, I just pressed there, and now she's gonna find her way all the way around on her own. Because it's just pure pathfinding. Have you ever been this excited by a video game? I'm going to go sell stuff. That's the true excitement of video gaming. I think I'm on the right hallway. Yes. Maybe. Doesn't actually label where I came in, but I think it was there that I came in. Yeah. And now I just walk this way for a long time. And maybe kill a few orcs on the way. I don't think we've actually seen an orc guard. I've now seen orc centurions, orc priests, orc pawns are they called, or peons or something, and orc warriors, but I don't think I've seen an orc guard, which is in no way distinct from all the other orcs, so yeah, exciting. I mean, there are many orc careers I haven't seen yet. Picked up a rusty hammer. So now my dexterity will be even worse. We could try to find out what dexterity affects. Probably something like your ability to not get hit so much. Dexterity determines your character's attack rating, defense rating, and speed. So basically, less is always terrible. Just don't ever have less. Spiders scream like a horse getting slaughtered, by the way, in case you didn't know. Just a piece of information for you. Maybe the reason I seem to be going so freaking slow is because I'm encumbered. I don't want to fight you. You're not even worth my time. Just about to make it to the next screen. Go away. Hey, I know I was out trying to kill some orcs that are causing problems, but I just came back because I got a bunch of stuff I want to sell. Is that professional? Is that fine? Can't imagine why not. Who is selling something I actually want? Is it you? Yeah, I want your fine steel staff. If you know what I mean. Why is it that a crappy cloth shirt sells for so much? Okay, so now I'm not carrying anything I don't want to be. I would love to buy this fine steel staff. Does it actually... blunt damage 7 to 17, whereas my current weapon... 2 to 5. Yeah, that's a difference, alright. That's a difference. Where did these padded trousers come from? Oh, I just didn't scroll all the way down. I was like, ugh. Okay, now that's the sound of putting a fine steel staff in your hand. Okay, now I can sell this junky old wooden staff. I can sell this rusty hammer I forgot to sell in the first place. I can sell... Do I want to sell these padded trousers? No, I don't. I can sell the cloth pants they replace. And the thing is, like, I still have a bunch of money, 2,996, but everything is so freaking expensive that buys me nothing. I could buy some potions, but they're really not all that effective. I guess I could buy better potions than I was buying before. Maybe I should buy better potions. Maybe the reason the potions aren't all that effective is that I'm buying the worst potions possible. Fine. Let's go down to the health potion person, who I believe is you right here. And let's scroll down and let's get some, like, amazing potion. And let's scroll down, and let's scroll down, and let's scroll down, and let's scroll down. How do you... What is with this interface? 420 blaze it! That is super lame! Okay, we're gonna spend 420 for a quarter flask of health. We might buy 2 of those. We might buy all 3 of those. There we go. Okay. Okay. That better be 1 amazing flask, suggests Speclad in chat. Yeah, I hope so as well. Let's put you right there. And try not to click 3 times on it and waste all of my potions. Just bear in mind that the potion acts slowly. So now we have a much more powerful staff, which seems really, really important for next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, do leave a like below. Cheers from Y'all Weasel. And I definitely need a brief break now. I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh! Stop, game!
I wish you could come and live with us here.
Why are you doing this to me? Oh man, I'm having a seizure from this screen. Seizure warning, please, future Yaw Weasel.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Payday 2. So, I'm here with a couple of ne'er-do-wells.
Yep.
Being Yaw Weasel, Griffin Ironfeather, and Alan.
So anyway, we were... Well, had to do it.
There you go.
There you go, Al.
Beautiful. Yaw Weasel, Griffin Ironfeather, and Alan. We take him along to write down the notes for us. Wow, the screen is really, really starting to panic here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What's happening? What's happening? Oh! Oh no! Oh, this is getting difficult. This is where's my H-Sync knob? The game is still happening. It is merely the graphics that are not. Oh, I died. Superb.
Viewers, how many times are we going to get smashed by these things?
All.
0.
I was asking
Quick
the
jump,
viewers,
quick jump.
not you, D&H.
And then we just
Hey,
fall
that's
back
fine.
down here, and we just get into a nice little loop.
Yes.
We'll just stay
And
stuck.
then we fall all the way down here, and we get
We
into a nice
somehow
little
managed
loop.
to barely squeeze through that little crack.
Then we just jump down
Doing
here
it
and get
again.
into an even longer loop. So where was it going? We may never know.
Back to its default position. wherever that
Well, yeah,
might
so
be.
maybe because the designers were idiots, the resting position is in the middle under the assumption that, you know, half the time people want to go one way, half the time people wanted to go the other way, and therefore let's choose the position that's annoying for both of those. It's like, you know, if you're building an elevator for a 10-story building, then you make it rest on the 5th floor, because
floor,
half the time
exactly.
people are coming from the 1st floor, and half the time they're coming from one of the other floors. Therefore, floor 5. You four in the front, continue what you... don't continue what you're doing. Gee, maybe the reason that these birds are having so much trouble holding me up is that they're tiny, tiny birds, and I am a lion. Oh, no, okay. I don't think I have any I have no control. Oh, God! Oh. It's dead. It's dead. The ostrich is dead. Is that okay? I guess it is what it is.
Oh.
Nothing about that sounds good for... Oh, not one of these.
Wait, for me, we made it and then we were dead.
I
Not
didn't
for
even
me.
move. I did nothing and just
Yeah.
you guys walked us right off on that edge. It was great.
Yeah. That's how much we like the thought of this level, you see.
Wow, we are awesome at this.
What is wrong with these people?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
What even just occurred there?
And
Did we
democracy
roll
falls apart at
over
the last
gap? Okay, this is east. Back into the abyss. This game. It's just like, why? Why did they do this? Yeah, that's not broken at all. That's definitely how they intended for that to look. Have I just found, like, the dungeon that they sort of gave to the interns? Whoa! There's an effect. Oh, God. I think I have... Oh, for... This is not a photo moment. Go away. You look so goofy.
You want
and the
some
music just stops,
pie?
apparently. Look at him dance! Look at him dance!
What? Did I really just throw pie in his
Yep,
face?
you just threw a cream pie in his face, and he fell off a mountain.
Wow.
I'm the solution to all of your
Oh, raisins! Oh, all of your problems, Graham. While I'd better change my voice or I'm never gonna finish this line.
Yep.
What?
Oh, we can't. We need
Come
something.
Oh, you needed some skill to get. Okay.
Yo.
How did
Probably the one that we. Probably that guy. Let's go get him. Let's go.
we?
Spark.
What's happening?
That's what happened.
Oh, wait, okay, we can
Do we
spark.
wanna-
Hey, wait, where'd it
The
go?
light went away.
What?
Well, that's
Wow,
lame.
thanks, NES.
Yeah.
It went off the stove. There it is.
Oh,
What the hell?
This game. Yeah, he's received old rod. Oh, why did he give me his old rod? I need an adult. It's a baguette.
Yeah.
It's a very, very stale baguette.
Stale.
Space baguette. Luckily, sufficiently stale to support human weight. So that's, don't eat it.
Does the
is the point.
staleness of something influence its? I guess it would.
Well, it influences its
rigidity.
rigidity, yeah, and thus, like, more of the mass would go into holding up the weight. Like, if it wasn't a stale baguette, most of the baguette wouldn't even be affected by the weight of the human standing on it, so you would just sort of punch a hole in the middle. But then, with rigidity comes brittleness, and so, are we actually winning? Well, when it comes to space baguettes, everyone wins. Brought that one home! Come on, give me some props!
Nice.
I'm using this intro anyway! Hello!
Nice.
This is Yo Weasel. Here, have an empty plate. Here is your feast. It is an empty plate. I hope you enjoy eating metal. This food looks like an empty metal plate, but smells like an empty metal plate. You pay the welcome woman for your meal. Be welcome, and may you enjoy your empty metal plate. Plate. You enjoy your plate. It was very plate, even if it was just a plate. Okay?
Up here, the winter is so cold, even the wind howls about it.
But, how are you gonna get...
It's good to have my wit about me again. Nothing worse than someone who can't take a joke or one that tries to tell one and can't. Before you helped me, when I told a joke, people always clapped their hands. Unfortunately, it was always over their ears.
Why is the narrator reading this? Welcome back. Headphones, that's what I'm forgetting. Something feels wrong. Oh yes, I'm not wearing headphones. Hello, Silverton. Hello, this is Yallweasel. This is EverQuest for Pocket PC. Last time we really did not do all that well against orcs, but I have a much better weapon now, like absurdly better. I think the last one was 2 to 5, and this one is 7 to 17. So, yeah, spending your money well kind of makes sense. I'm also almost halfway to another level. I don't feel like I was that close before, but okay, whatever. And my dexterity is 100, which is a lot better than the, 70 or 60 or something it was at before. So let's go ahead and get back to Orktopia. Zzz. Oh, I'm not even attacking this friend, am I? Holy heck, the moment I do, it freaking dies instantly. I was like, why is this taking so long? Oh, I haven't even bothered to stand near enough to it to actually do any damage. Yeah, that'll make a difference. Holy heck, when I actually hit, I do crazy damage now. Oops. Wait, what? Oh, this was the wrong place. Okay. I was like, that's the what? That's not at all what I expected. Oh, that's because I went the wrong way. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, apparently we're just fighting bears in the wild now, but hopefully I'm a little bit better suited to destroying this bear now, which I do appear to be. It's not hurting me much, and I am hurting it much. much hurtage of the bear is happening. Don't question my English. I can make up whatever words I want to. And dead. Okay, bears sure are easier now. Here we are. For a second I was like, do I even want to bother attacking this orc? But of course I do, it's experience. Man, that's fast. Yeah, having a good weapon kind of makes a difference, doesn't it? Shall we just immediately go and see if we can stand our own against the warrior? Now that we can hit harder. Or to go down here, was it? Or down here, wherever it was? Hopefully the long walk there will give me plenty of time to get my health and mana back, because I don't want to stand around and wait for it again. I'm lazy. My friend is back at full health. That's something. Oops, I went that way. Okay, never mind. Let's go and attack the warrior that beat the crap out of us. Nah, I'm gonna wander down a different hallway because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Okay. Hello, Orc Centurion. Look at how quickly you go down now. What? A loser! I might not even have to Yahweh cast death against these losers now that I have a weapon that can actually do anything. And I think the encumbrance made a big difference too, because they aren't hitting me as hard. I think like your movement speed might have something to do with how often they hit you, as well as everything else, as well as your actual movement speed. And on top of that, it said that it affects your defense, like your armor rating, so to speak. So yeah, I really needed to not at all be in the situation I was in. Let's go ahead and continue down the path we were going down before. I have still abandoned the warrior to his fun. We're sure to find another orc warrior on the way somewhere. In the interim, all of these little guys are experience, and I desperately need it, so why not? Hello? Friends, countrymen? Oh, I'm not even yet to the part I had to walk down before. Okay, that would explain that. Love all these corpses just lining the walls, the skeletons. Are they warriors that made it that far in? Because they are clearly human skeletons. Well, I guess the orcs look human enough here that they could easily be orc skeletons. Like, orc skeletons, fine. Just some standard orc racism. Orcs are always killing each other because they aren't, you know, friendly, whatever. He didn't notice me. You can notice me, thank you. Another orc centurion should be no problem for me now. Smack! Look at all that damage I do every time I beat it over the head with my staff. Kablamo. It was really a good idea to go back in town and buy things. I was, Specklad kept suggesting I do exactly that in chat, and I just kept on not doing it. Because I'm a moron. There's a path down this way, maybe? Maybe? There's something about the frequency of enemies. I guess it's the fact that the enemies are kind of weirdly infrequent, but then also they quite frequently come in groups of like 3. It makes it, I don't know, I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing, but it gives a sort of odd feeling that you sort of walk down these mostly empty halls, but there's a huge risk with every step, because sometimes you just get totally demolished. I think that also sort of fits with the spooky lack of any music. So silent. The orcs could be around the next corner. The orcs could be nowhere. Orcs want to eat your face. These are the ridiculous things I mumble when I have absolutely nothing to say commentary-wise. I have, like, all of these not written in stone, but sort of well-established policies about when I use fast motion and that sort of thing, and I can't bring myself to use fast motion when I am technically exploring a new area, no matter how dull and self-similar that area is. I mean, I'm just finding a bunch of dirt walls here. Did we really need to include all this footage? But I just can't. They're new dirt walls. How could I exclude that? You need to come along for the adventure. There's no have I killed everyone? Where are the enemies? It's been a long time now. There we go. Hello, orc friend. Centurion, time for you to die. Boy, they're really not challenging me in the least. I mean, the Centurions weren't extremely difficult before, but between the new weapon and I assume not being encumbered, boy howdy are they not challenging me now. Quickly making sure I'm not re-encumbered yet. Kind of interesting because your encumbrance, like how much you can carry, is just directly proportional to your strength. And thus, there's like a whole aspect of the game that warriors would have to do a lot less than boob magicians. Which is really unfortunate for boob magicians. Why did that armor last so short? Or did I not just re-put it on a moment ago? Look at this, I'm doing so well, I'm even willing to sit here and fight 2 enemies at the same time. That is my overconfidence speaking. I should probably bring back my whipping boy, though. Oh, looks like I'm being willing to attack 3 enemies at the same time now. Or at least they all showed up to tango with me. One more. But I'm not going to bother to attack it, apparently. Yeah, having a better weapon and not being encumbered. All good things. It's just, that's the kind of thing, like, both of those are the kind of things that you expect to have smaller effects than they do. And I guess in this game, the items are just super important. I guess, also, I hadn't...
So here's it offered me nothing. Like, it offered me no middle grounds. There was no sort of even step up to having good stuff. You had to just save up a bunch of money and then vastly improve. So I partially blame the game, but whatever. What is this place, and have I correctly explored it? Ah, okay. This is some kind of hall. Conference room. One or the other. I've already murdered all of the guards of this room, because they were there. I haven't found any new orc warriors, which is kind of interesting. I found orc warriors, just not orc warriors. I've found orc warriors, but not wearing name tags that say, I'm an orc warrior. I'm going to finish exploring this room, and there's going to be nothing else interesting in it, because there was nothing interesting in it in the first place. Just a ton of centurions. Once again, I attacked 2 of them at the same time, because at this point I can't be bothered. Oops, I actually did want to loot this friend. Not even going to bother to attack the other enemy before finishing looting the first. You know what? You always will cast death. Also gonna wait for my mana to come back. Victory! Yeah, pretty much exactly what I thought. Just a big empty room, lots of bones in it, lots of orc centurions in it. Literally just a place to kill. Good! I like killing in the orc tunnels. I mean, at least that's finally moving noticeably. I am almost at 3/4 of the way to level 5. If I get to level 5 before having to fight another orc warrior, I'll be feeling pretty good, because A, I don't want to lose all the experience, and that's how this game works, and B, I get the distinctive feeling that the levels are pretty big in this game. Like, 1 level makes a lot of difference. Okay, and I'm about to reconnect to somewhere I've actually already been. After killing the Centurion, you always will cast Death. Victory! 2 whole gold! It's my lucky day! Okay, but I haven't gone down those side hallways yet. Basically, at this point, I'm just focusing on the western area for the sole reason that the eastern area had a big, nasty orc who ate my face. Watch the game stutter along. This is definitely, like, exactly the device it was made for, so if it's stuttering along here, then that's ridiculous. That's right, I remember the recruiting office. There's something just bizarre about orcs having a recruiting office. Are they recruiting centurions into the priesthood? Is that the idea? Is it more like a conversion center? Are there many orc non-believers who need to be brought to the orc light? Unfortunately, we're going around and killing all religious officials. Destroying all their temples, just generally being racists. It's how we roll. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. Yep, that is indeed just an unimportant corner, thank you. I do love that the orc's death cry is clearly whale noises. It was a really interesting choice on the part of the designers of this video game to make their death cry be whale noises, but that's what they did. You always will cast death. Let's make sure we actually hear that death that time. Victory. I think it's just the orc priests that are definitely whale noises. 3 gold from that guy!
What? Orc as in orca, suggests Powerful in chat. I didn't realize it's an abbreviation. Now it all makes sense. It's like, could you, like, stop, guy? No. It's like, in Final Fantasy, there's like Fire, Fyra, and Fyraga. Same, orc. A better orc is an orca. Once we start seeing the orcagas, then we're in trouble. You could be bothered to actually attack this orc centurion. It would really do me do me a favor. You always will cast death. Victory! Mine. Mine. Please tell me I'm not encumbered. Getting there, but not encumbered yet. It's another RPG. Like, here's just a big maze to explore and kill some enemies in. I don't... Like, this is the kind of area that I would fast forward if I was just grinding or whatever, but I'm not. I'm actually technically exploring it. It's just your standard sort of video game maze area. I guess the thing with this game is that while there's nothing particularly wrong with it, there's just nothing especially right with it. It's a perfectly fine implementation of a bog standard kind of 2D isomorphic action RPG. It's offering me nothing. I mean, EverQuest itself, real EverQuest, was hugely popular, and I assumed that there was a reason, and probably the fact that it was online had a lot to do with that reason. I could completely believe that this game has essentially all of the same mechanics as EverQuest, but... Speculite is mocking me for using the term isomorphic. That is the term that gets used for this sort of angly view. Oh! There's actually... What? What? Where? What? Okay, there's a separate entrance to this cave. I wasn't really expecting that, but I feel like leaving is not the best idea right now. Can I go back? Can I... Oh, did I say isomorphic instead of isometric? Yes, yeah, I did. Isometry. You know, it's iso something. It's isomorphic to isometric. That's definitely true. Have I seriously just accidentally found an exit that is exit only, no re-entry, and is not somewhere I've been before, so I'm just stuck? So now I'm gonna have to figure out, like, where am I? I'm in the West Common Land, so at least I have a good sense of where I need to go. Like, truly? That just occurred? Now I'm gonna have to wander down here so that I can get back into the cave? What kind of garbage is that? Like, give me a break, game! Here's a lioness, which is apparently not an especially threatening enemy. You know, if you ever encounter a lioness, just kill it. This, by the way, is the sound a lioness makes. It's exactly the same sound as a house cat if you put it in water. Isn't it weird how a lioness is just a wet house cat? Wow. Like, I mean, there was a sign there. I could have checked the sign and seen that that was an exit. But what the heck? Just what the heck?
It sounds like a bird, suggests Speclad. The problem is, sounds like a bird doesn't mean anything, because birds have probably, other than the particular species of human beings, birds have probably the widest range of sounds of any sort of animal group. What is that, a group? Family group? Something at that level. Gee, let's go back where we came from. Let me just attack nothing. You know what? Let's I was gonna say let's go in a warriorly direction, but let's not, because look at how close I am to level 5. Let's go in a westly direction. It is certainly not a kingdom, Speclad in chat. I need a SOW, says Roman Clifford in chat. I don't know enough about whatever that's referencing to know what an SOW is. Is that related to EverQuest? Because this is probably not the most EverQuesty of all of the EverQuest games. Orcs! I'm hunting... How am I stuck on that wall? I'm hunting orcs. There we go. The Orc Priest. And yeah, all of the Orc Priest sounds are whale song. So yeah, I'm going to agree with Popful in chat. Orc as in orca. Definitely the explanation for everything that's going on with the Orc priesthood. Or maybe it's sort of, so maybe the orcs worship orcas, and that's where one name or the other came from. The orcas are like the gods of the orcs, and so the orcs, who named themselves for their gods, the orca, thus the religious ones, the you know, practitioners, make the sounds of their gods. No, Speclad. Animal is a kingdom, yes. What I was saying is that the group birds have a wider variety of sounds than any other group, if you exclude from the group mammals, specifically humans. Boy, what an exciting hallway that I've already been through. I guess I'll go here, and then I've pretty much explored this entire area, so we are forced to go back and figure out what our warrior friend is, how our warrior friend is going to eat us, basically, because I don't feel like I'm ready for him yet. Would really love to get that level 5. That would make all the difference in the world. Where are you going? I haven't The 2 patrol ready room. I love that the orcs have this, like, I mean, again, it's just orc racism, but you don't view orcs in this sort of setting as having such a sort of carefully laid out, like, military base. This is not just some orc caves. This is a designed military installation. You always look as deaf. And once again, I'm going to wait for my health and mana to come back. I did see that orc walking down there, but he doesn't seem to have noticed me. Victory! 3 whole gold! How's my encumbrance going? No big deal yet. Getting close, getting close. Okay, lots of orcs around here for me to murder. You always will cast death. Oh, we got another centurion or something joining in on the fun. Or, again, only attacking my elemental, so not threatening me in any way. Come on, give me that level. I gotta be close now. All I want is level 5. Well, that was my whole point, Rowan. I literally am just being racist. Like, I'm saying, the notion that orcs can't be militarized is just orc racism. It's just like, I am just spewing racism against a hypothetical being. Obviously, they can be militarized. Why not? Thank you. Wow, 1 gold. I almost wish they just wouldn't give you gold and it was just items, because the amount of gold they give you is so insultingly low, they may as well not even mention it. I am... not wrong screen. Look at how close. Look at how close. If I could just find, like, 2 more enemies, then I'll be at level 5, and then I'll feel perfectly happy going and attacking that orc warrior that absolutely smashed my head in. But I seem to have explored everywhere, so finding another orc warrior is going to be very, very difficult. Oh, well, or not. or they're everywhere. It's no big deal. Oh my god, there's another one. Well, no, that one doesn't care. I like how we're here making the sounds of battle, and that one manages to walk by. He did figure it out eventually. Here he is. 3 enemies. They're still barely touching me. The like level of difficulty is so inconsistent when 1 orc warrior can snap my spine in 2, and 3 orc centurions like give me a paper cut. And level. Give me that I didn't hear the level sound. Oh, come on! I have nothing but frustration. The thing is, because you can't... So, like, when you die, you lose some experience, but you don't lose experience dropping you to another level. And so, the closer you are to a level, the more you risk. So, obviously, since I'm close to the level, I should only be attacking lowly nothings. But the whole point of the level was so that I could do better against a stronger enemy. Where are the remaining centurions? I will murder every last one of them. It's the only way. I can actually go outside and just kill some, like, snakes. There anywhere I haven't explored? That was a closed door, or locked door, as it were. Have I gone into this area? I don't think so, actually. I have no recognition of what the heck it is. Let's go there. Assuming I'm taking an even remotely sensible route there. Yeah, that should work. How did I miss that? I mean, that is what Centurion means, Specklad. Like, that's... Maybe they thought that's what it meant because that is what it means. Big empty room. If this big empty room could show me, like, even 1 at this point, Centurion. The conversation in chat is, does Centurion mean that they command 100 people or they are of 100 people? I thought the Centurions were the warriors that were part of the
regiment of 100 warriors, a centurion. But maybe it was the command. Well, really, I thought that the name, I thought centurion was mainly for the actual group, but I thought the warriors were the centurions. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't remember. Oh, come on. There will definitely be at least one more in this area. And I see his stupid head. No, I don't. That was nothing. Oh, come on, game. Why must you mock me? Oh, I see. Can't pathfind your way all the way around there. I'm gonna have to do it for you. The excitement of walking around. One more room that I haven't explored. Come on. Show me what you got. Speculate in chat says this game somehow managed to have draw distances in spite of being 2D. It kind of does. And it's weird because things will, like, a lot of 2D games will make things invisible if they obscure something important, if they obscure you or an enemy or whatever. But this game seems to, like, make them pop in just to obscure you, and then they vanish when they're not. There's that level sound. What can I upgrade? That requires level 5, which I'm at. That requires level 5. 6. That requires level 5, but I don't really care. That requires level 7. That requires level 5, and I have never used it. So let's go with Fire Elemental. Fine, and Water Elemental. I'm not really using Water Elemental right now, but I could be. Okay, we're level 5. There's a warrior for us to attack. Next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, join us on Discord at yawweasel.com/Discord. Cheers from Yawweasel. And worse yet for that teaser, that's going to be next time, as in next stream. Definitely doing the side quest was the right decision. Without doing the side quest, that would have gone hideously awry. I mean, it went slightly awry even as such. Oh, that's a good question. Hard to guess whether it upgraded the active elemental. And now you wait while I make sure everything is copied to the SD card. There we go. Safely stored. Shouldn't lose it too easily. Well, it's really hard to guess whether it upgraded my elemental, and I probably won't even know next time, but I'm still gonna say we'll find out next time. Thanks for watching. See you next week.